We're Adam and Joanne from InspiredTaste.net, and welcome to our kitchen.
We're back with another recipe video for you. We're making our spiced pumpkin scones.
These scones are delicious, and they're perfect for the fall.
They're so good, and you guys seem to love them too because there's lots of comments on Inspired Taste as well as quite a few 5-star reviews, which is awesome. So go check that out.
Let's go make them.
Let's do it.
Start by getting the dry ingredients out of the way. Whisk flour, sugar, baking powder, baking soda, salt, cinnamon, ginger, cloves, and nutmeg together.
It looks like a lot of ingredients, but don't worry. Most of the list comes right out of your pantry.
That's true. You probably have most of them already. Alright, next we're adding the butter.
It needs to be cold, right?
Yes, very cold butter is important here. It's the cold bits of butter in scones that help them rise and become tender. Cut the butter into small cubes and then cut it into the flour mixture.
Joanne is using a pastry cutter, but a few pulses in a food processor works too.
See how it looks like coarse cornmeal with a few large crumbs? This is what you're looking for. Just set it aside. Now we'll get the wet ingredients mixed. Whisk pumpkin puree, molasses, half and half for cream, egg, and vanilla extract together. Then add it to the bowl with the flour and butter. After a few stirs with a spatula, you'll notice that a soft dough forms. Turn it out onto a workbench and gently knead a few times until it comes together completely.
Now it's time to bake.
Yep, it's time. Simply pat the dough into a large rectangle and then cut into whatever shape you like. We make triangle-shaped scones, but you could cut the dough into squares or even use a cutter to make circles.
When you're doing this, keep some flour close by to help prevent the dough from sticking to your work surface.
Once cut, transfer the scones to a baking sheet and bake them for 10 to 15 minutes. Then take them out of the oven, transfer to a wire rack, and allow them to cool completely.
The scones are delicious now, but you can add a glaze or two.
The first glaze is really simple, just powdered sugar and half for cream. Just dip each scone into the glaze and let it drip off before placing each scone back down onto the cooling rack. The second is a bit more fun. It's the same base of powdered sugar and half, but we also add pumpkin puree and more spices. This one is drizzled over each scone. Enjoy!
And that's it, one of our favorite things we've made this fall.
They really are, and you should make them too. Make them for yourself, make them for your friends, and make them for your family. We hope you enjoyed the recipe. If you want the full recipe, go to InspiredTaste.net. Otherwise, subscribe and meet us back here next week for more recipe videos. Goodbye!
See you next week. Bye.